If you sign up for MetaQuest Plus trial, you can play Death Unchained, which I will review today, but also over 25 other paid games for free for 1 month. Link is in the description. And for a limited time, every new owner of Quest 3 and 3S gets 3 months of Quest Plus. In Quest Plus are also mixed reality experiences and special deals like discounts for other games. Every month, a few titles from Quest Plus catalog are changing, so there's always something new to play. Normal price for Quest Plus is $7.99 per month or $59.99 per year. This was sponsor segment, but I'm a long-time user of Quest Plus and I highly recommend it. And now let's talk about Death Unchained. The Unchained in the name is very important. This is the standalone version. Normal Death was released on PC and abandoned by its developer, but Studio Superbright made a port, which not only improved basic mechanics, but also added a lot of new content. Maps, free expansion packs, with new game mode, new weapons, seasons, and much more. And as a result, this is more like a remake, not a simple port. Over time, Death Unchained received also a lot of new content and a lot of updates for their graphic. So on Quest 3, it looks much better than on Quest 2 or on Quest 1 when it was released. But even then it was already a really good game. After it was released, I was playing this every week for a long time and many people still play it until today. It's almost 5-year-old game. Now I started on new save, on new game, so this gameplay will not spoil you any later mechanics. However, not much will change. Everything will be just more versatile, there will be more enemies, more arrows, more levels, but the basic core of the game is still the same. Shooting enemies and at the end of every level, kill the boss. Okay, but why I like this game so much? First of all, player is an archer, and using a bow in VR is always fun and immersive. In this game, even more than usually, because physics of the arrows feels great, haptic on controllers gives pleasant and useful feedback, especially if you set it to full power. I highly recommend you to do it. It even has a native support to other haptic accessories. However, using bow in this game is simplified, because we don't reach behind the back to grab an arrow. We just need to pull the bowstring. In many other games, I wouldn't like such simple bow mechanics, but in this one, it really fits the gameplay, because we shoot a lot, often very fast, and there's also a special arrow on separate button, which teleports us to the place where it hits. So we throw the arrows non-stop. There's an option to turn on walking on analog stick and do it. It's very useful. But walking this way, it's very slow, and with arrow we travel fast, so teleport is used all the time. I hate movement based on teleporting. Normally I never use it. But in this game, it's an integrated part of gameplay and I enjoy using it. And because of this, it's a great game for people new in VR, who need teleport locomotion. Death Unchained is a rogue-lite, a game where player dies often, but it really rewards for dying and playing it over and over again. In many roguelites, weapon makes a huge difference, but here we have only 2 weapons, bow or crossbow, but with many types of arrows. I play bow all the time. I just enjoy it much more and I like those mechanics of shooting like this much more. However, for beginners, crossbow is a little bit like an easy mode, but only on the beginning. If you want to be high on leaderboards, it won't be easy anymore. This game is easy to play, but hard to master. which is great. Killing opponents unlocks achievements, and they change the gameplay. We will unlock other variants of opponents or completely new monsters. We will get access to new kind of arrows. So when player has more skill, must fight with harder opponents. But we also have a better equipment to do it. And as I said, there are a lot of achievements and they change gameplay forever. Do enough headshots and they will be much more powerful later. Kill boss without taking any damage and your health bar will be increased. Use some kind of arrow enough times and its damage will be increased, or you will shoot more arrows at once or something else. It depends on arrow. Some arrows explode, other can go through opponents or have auto-aim. Some can put monsters on fire, freeze or shock them with electricity. Explaining all the types of arrows and how is the best to use them would take at least next 10 minutes. Quickly, player will unlock another maps and open portals to them. So there's no need to start always from the same place. There are also medallions which modifies rules, and after every run the game summarizes our achievements, show how much progress we did and how much more we have to do to get an achievement. Because all of this we have always clear goals. But there is more, because after killing all main bosses in one run, another cycle starts, where we do the same, but more difficult. Even some details change, like, for example, the boss from first map grows up, he's bigger and bigger, not only stronger, but his model change. There's also another game mode added in free DLC, where we need to kill 15 waves of monsters before they reach the portal. And I really like this mode too. It's something like tower defense, where gameplay is faster than in campaign and totally offensive, because monsters cannot attack us. How in Death Unchained is a little bit like a fitness game for me, because when I played longer, I feel like after a small workout. But in this DLC, it happens even faster. Leaderboard in this game have seasons, and the new season should start a long time ago, but it didn't. It means that probably we won't have a new season anymore. It's bad news for people who play this game all the time, but for casuals or new players, it shouldn't matter at all. If you like rogue-lite games, you have to try it. This is one of the best, and for sure one of the best for VR.